Hello and welcome back to the Pit Wall Podcast, where today we're going to be previewing and predicting the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. This is at the Baku City Circuit. This is only going to be the 7th time it was held, but actually it's one of my favorites. It was first held in 2017. The most wins on this track is 2 by Checo Perez. So only one driver has won it twice, and Red Bull has won it 4 of the 6 times. So, pretty interesting.
Do you think Checo does better than P6 at this race?
Well, we'll talk about it in a second. 51 laps, 306 kilometers. Last year, pole position was Charles Leclerc, but Checo won. So, but it was earlier in the season. This is way later. This is post Checo good time than normal. So, let's just get right into predictions. So when you're saying, you said P6?
I said, can Checo get at least P6 at this track? I mean, this is
in a straight race.
One of his
no. In a straight race, no. I think this is going to be a really bad Red Bull weekend, but I also think it's going to be a bad McLaren weekend because there hasn't been any safety cars in a while. So just based, my pure vibes predictions worked last time, so we're going again.
Yeah.
Pure vibes. Crazy race.
Yeah.
Something weird's going to happen. So I'm going to say Red Bull. Not all the Red Bulls and McLarens are going to win. I'm going to say half of them maybe finish. Like something crazy. I'm saying like something crazy is going to happen. All right, listen, Checo's like a give me. And then he's going to hit the castle. And then
oh god.
He's going to crash into the castle. And then I don't know. Lando and Oscar are just asking. It's a matter of time before the papayas become one.
Papaya rules.
The papaya rules the castle when they crash into it. So that's my crazy feelings about this race. I think, So anyway, give me your pole position. I don't want to say too much more until I say what I'm going to say.
Pole position is going to be Lando Norris.
Okay.
I think for some reason in qualifying he just has it in him.
Yeah.
But. We'll get to the how I feel about the race.
Okay, well, pole
What's
position,
yours?
I have Charles Leclerc. He's gotten pole here several times. So I feel like my overall prediction is that Ferrari's going to look much better this weekend. But again, I'm predicting insanity at this race. So just be prepared because we haven't had a street track in a minute or two. So I just have a feeling it's at a weird time of the year. Something's going to happen. So that's my prediction.
Okay.
Who's your P3?
My P3 is going to be Oscar Piastri.
Okay. All right. So where did he qualify first or second, you think? Or?
I think he's going to qualify. I could see him qualifying third, staying third, honestly.
Okay.
Second or third, probably.
So I can't really answer your Checo thing because I don't know exactly what's going to happen. But my overall prediction is that not only are McLaren and Red Bull going to have something crazy happen to them, but so is Ferrari. So it's going to be just a nuts, all of them except for one.
I have that as well.
All of them for one are going to get screwed. So I have P3 George Russell. So that's why. So I think Mercedes is going to qualify terribly. They're going to get 6th or 7th or 8th, but they're still going to make it onto the podium because craziness is going to happen.
That's fair.
This track has such a long straight, and it's I don't know. It's just the way this season's going. Everybody's so tense. Everybody needs every point that they can get. And Mercedes is kind of we're just trying to figure it out a little bit. We're a little calmer, I think, compared to some other people. We have much more level-headed than McLaren. Yeah. So, and Ferrari can never do two things good back there. But I do think they're going to look good. Their car is going to look good. So, who's P2?
P2 is going to be Max Verstappen.
Oh, okay. All right.
I've got a little bit of hope in there for him. It was between 2 and 3 for him.
Okay.
I might change him to 3.
Okay.
But
and flip Piastri.
Yeah.
That's a tough call. Tough call. It's Red Bull track.
Yeah.
Tough call.
I think if it's gonna be one of the tracks, it's gonna be a street race.
That Red Bull's going to win?
Yeah. I think.
See, it's so opposite. Normally that's where they struggle.
I know.
Singapore.
It's
on paper
normally,
this should be terrible normal.
Yeah. But things haven't been normal for them.
But yet Red Bull's normally good at this track.
That's why I'm saying.
This week, this is the toughest one by far. So my P2 is Lewis Hamilton. So double Mercedes podium. Again, only because they lucked into it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So not standing. I'm just saying lucking into it. So, like I'm talking like 16, 15 cars finish this race kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So who do you have winning the race?
Carlos Sainz.
All right.
I think I agreed with you on the Ferrari statements and McLaren. I think something bad is going to happen to one of the drivers from each team.
Yeah.
And like you said, for Red Bull, it's a given. It's Checo. For Ferrari, again, you said can't have two good things twice in a row. So Leclerc's definitely not winning. And I think Sainz can.
So I think Piastri's going to win. So he's the driver that survives the chaos.
Yeah.
So again, Leclerc's pole, not even on the podium. I think Lando is also in Lando, Max. All those people are going to be up there ahead of the Mercedes, but then Piastri survives the carnage.
Yeah.
That's like what I think is going to happen. So it's going to be like Piastri wins by like a significant margin, unless the safety car's late, like one of those things.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm for sure Bird Mylander is going to start working full time again this weekend. So, any other like pure vibes off of this?
I mean, it's just I just feel like it's going to be a weird one where like things are just kind of swapped up from what's normal.
So we have another double header, and then we have another huge break again.
Yeah,
because then it's like a month till COTA. It's very annoying. So for us,
yeah, you're going right.
Yeah, I am going.
So that'll be cool.
Yeah, so I have to wait a very long time.
Yeah.
But there's two interesting street tracks back to back, and normally Singapore is a terrible track. So. It's not looking great time for it's like, but Red Bull's normally good at this track. Like I know we keep saying it, but that's how crazy this season is. I think let's throw some curveball predictions in here real fast. So what do you think will happen if no craziness happens? It's just like a straight race.
Then I think it would be Piastri, Leclerc, Norris.
Okay, I agree completely.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I agree completely. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, I think that's how it would finish.
Max P4.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. So, and then Mercedes
P5 maybe.
Oh yeah, Sainz. And so kind of like this last race.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Piastri's sniffing another win. So
yeah,
I want the meme of him to get 3 wins before Lando gets a third.
That would be insane.
I know. So I have a feeling these next 2 races are going to be like, okay, we need a break after this.
Yeah.
Like 2 things are going to, because last year Singapore was kind of wild. And then COTA is like pretty straight up, like it's like a copy of a bunch of other track. It's going to be like a true like hardcore race, but no like crashing, just like overtakes, that kind of thing. So that's the vibe I'm getting. Let us know what you think's going to happen, because this is getting to the point where no expert can predict. Like no strategist, Bernie Collins, nobody can figure this race out. No one knows every weekend, and that's what we've been asking for. So we're very grateful, but it makes us hard. Oh yeah. So let us know what you think's going to happen. And does McLaren? Last question: does McLaren take the lead of the championship this weekend? No.
I don't think so. With Ferrari,
I say yes, because by my podium they would, because.
That's fair.
Because it's only 8 points.
Yeah,
so if
fair.
Piastri gets 25 and Max finishes below P4, boom, the end.
You got a point.
Yeah, I do have a point. Actually, 25 of them, and maybe 26 of the fastest lap. Maybe you start predicting fastest
Stroll's
lap.
Gonna take that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, Stroll's crashing for sure this weekend. It's been way too long. And also, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, Ollie Behrman gets a point. At least a point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Again, in the chaos.
Yeah.
He hasn't even been announced that he's driving yet when we were recording this, so grain of salt. But yeah, that's because we're literally recording this the Tuesday a week and a half before the race.
Yeah.
So lots of things could change. So
for sure.
All right. Well, I think that's about it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow at the Pitwall Pod. Tell me why Mercedes is the best in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one.
The best. Okay, whatever. We'll see you later.
Better than Red Bull. Bye.
Okay.